The witch cultists got attacked one by one by the decided people, while Reinhard showed the dragon sword he was carrying that has been passed down from the founders of the Astria family, and is the strongest sword in the world but only comes out itself if it's against a worthy opponent. Otto was going to get the Tome of Wisdom book back, but saw Batenkedos, the greed sin who made everyone forget Rem's existence, who was fighting Felt and Kiritaka's personal guards. Reinhard fought Corneas himself to let Subaru and Emilia rescue the wives, while Lustsin Capella appeared in the mansion where Crush was getting healed and attacked Ferrix. Suddenly Crush attacked her, who was actually Anastasia in disguise, as she knew Capella would come as she had dropped her blood on Crush earlier, and sent her to the lower floor where Al appeared to fight her. Corneas yeeted Reinhard away and attacked Subaru and Emilia using water that he could lift up like a solid object, but Reinhard returned, while Subaru came to know that when Corneas choked Emilia, she felt like nothing was touching her, so on Subaru's order Reinhard checked that Corneas's heart wasn't beating, while Corneas yeeted Reinhard away again. After planning, Emilia attacked Corneas and hit herself, while Subaru told Corneas that he has figured out that Corneas could stop the time of something while other stuff are still continuing, and has stopped time for his own body from aging so it doesn't take any damage or anything else either. Sirius took Liliana under her control, but Bariel snapped her out of it, and more people came who were under Sirius's control, so Liliana went to snap them out of it too, while Sirius and Bariel fought, where Sirius said the names of two people, Iris and Thorn King, that PMO Bariel, that let Sirius surprise attack her. Bariel then found out that Sirius had a lover, Beetlejuice, so revealed that she has had 8 husbands before, and cleared Sirius's fire to let Liliana go to the top of the building to play a song to snap people out of Sirius's control. Liliana was part of Masquerade troupe with her parents, but left to become the Minister King by becoming the top songstress, but was unsuccessful and found her parents with a new child, but found the inspiration and played good songs, and now played another one that snapped people out of Sirius's control. Sirius was safe to kill as killing her wouldn't hurt the people under her control, but she took Tina hostage again. Suddenly Bariel used her Yang sword to cut Tina's chains and sliced Sirius's chest, as Yang sword only cuts what Bariel wants, and threw her in the river. Emilia came back to the wedding side, and by following Subaru's plan, used talk no jutsu to make all the wives leave Corneas, as Corneas had attached his heart to their hearts by turning them into his wives, so Emilia had to stop hearts of all his wives to get a chance to kill him. Emilia froze them all to stop their hearts from beating for some time and came back to Corneas' side and revealed that there was still one heart of Corneas inside her, so Subaru used Invisible Providence, the invisible hand, to crush Corneas' heart that was attached to Emilia's, while Emilia remembered who Slothsin Beetlejuice really was because of the similar ability hand touching her soul. Corneas was able to take damage now as his body wasn't in paused state anymore, so Emilia beat him up, punched him 53 times for all his wives, and used Ulhayuma, but Corneas was still barely alive as he was using his pause ability on his heart to not let it stop naturally. Suddenly Reinhard returned as he jumped back to Earth using the moon, beat Corneas up, and sent him underground. Corneas remembered that he once saw Emilia, who was getting protected by Fortuna, his previous 79th wife, and now he finally drowned till death. Emilia undid the ice magic to let Corneas' former wives move again, while Otto used water dragons to fight Batenkedos, which he befriended earlier, and let Felt go get a meteor in an inn which a sorcerer gave her that could even harm someone like Reinhard. The 8 arms Kurgan was from the many-armed race that was once discriminated by other races, but Kurgan set his people free by fighting the world back, and uses multiple swords called Devil Cleavers, which he wasn't using against Garfield as he doesn't consider him a worthy opponent yet. Garfield reached a shelter while fighting and killed a transmuted human by thinking of it as Elsa, so now he was no longer getting haunted by her. People cheered Garfield and treated him like a hero, so Kurgan pulled out all his Devil Cleavers as he now saw him as a worthy opponent. Both fought. Kurgan used Devil Cleavers, Garfield used Earth Manipulation and Tiger-type fighting style, and finally bit through Kurgan, who thrusted his Devil Cleavers into the ground, and acknowledged Garfield as the winner before dying again. Wilhelm fought his dead wife Theresa, while his son Heinkel came there too, but she was about to slice him up. Suddenly Reinhard came and drew out the dragon sword, and sliced Theresa. Theresa inherited the Sword Saint's divine protection, but during the Demi-Human War, she couldn't fight from her side, so her brothers and the previous Sword Saint fought instead and died, which made her finally fight the war, and later met Wilhelm, who decided to do all her sword fight instead by becoming her knight. Both married and spawned Heinkel, and later White Whale appeared, so Theresa forcibly stopped Wilhelm from coming after her by casting a spell, and left to fight the White Whale, where her Sword Saint's divine protection left her to inherit Reinhardt next. Suddenly Pandora appeared, told Theresa that she wants to understand her, and killed her. Now, Wilhelm said love you to Theresa for the first time as he was too edgy to say it his whole life, while Theresa turned into dust and died again. Heinkel was mad that Reinhard killed Theresa, while Alfred saw Julius's memories and reminded him of his past. Capella turned into her true form, but that was already planned and the whole building fell on her to trap her. Suddenly Capella came out by turning into multiple rats and sent her demi-beasts after them, but Reinhard appeared and got rid of them all, while Capella escaped. Otto bombed Batenkedos, but that only ruined his clothes. Suddenly Beatrice finally got up from her sleep when she was tired after healing Sirius's victims earlier, and fought Batenkedos with others, while Felt returned with the weapon and hit Batenkedos with it. Suddenly he held her face and tried erasing her from everyone's memories, but started coughing blood instead, while Beatrice knew about that weapon so unsealed it. Gaston held Batenkedos, and Felt and Beatrice hit him with a massive blast. Suddenly the sister of Batenkedos and Alfred, who was also the greed sin, Arneb, appeared and said that Felt's real name is something else, that's why Batenkedos' ability didn't work on her, then left as fighting more would be pointless. Sirius got captured and revealed that the sins only came to Priestella as it was written in their gospels, then said that the sloth sin Beetlejuice is still inside Subaru, and warned him about the gluttony sins who'll come after him soon. Beatrice showed some mana crystals of Kiritaka, which Al bought for her, that helped her get back up, while Emilia decided to freeze the demi-humans of Lust in Capella until they find some solution to turn them back into humans. Corneas died, Batenkedos status unknown, Alfred escaped, Sirius got captured, and Capella escaped, letting the good guys win, as they were subscribed to the channel. Finally, Subaru found Ricardo, who lost his hand to Alfred in their off-screen fight, then saw Julius, but Subaru was the only one who could remember him somehow, as Alfred made everyone forget Julius's existence.